I've been thinking about raising a vegan child over the past 9 months, as my wife recently gave birth to our daughter. Over that time, I've been doing some research into the general consensus of the non-vegan community, and it is clear that there is a stigma and a general theme that imparting veganism on your child is unethical behaviour, that children are too young to make such decisions in life, and in a sense is a form of brainwashing. By applying this same notion of logic in ethical thought, it would also be unethical to impart that acceptability of killing animals for food on a child. Surely they are too young to understand the nature of the death that is involved with meat. As I've explained in another video, the majority of society has been indoctrinated with the belief of carnism and the death of animals as a social norm. I would think logically that teaching a child compassion through veganism is simply teaching a child to be kind. How unethical, right? It has been proven time after time that a well-balanced vegan diet will provide all the essential nutrition a child needs for healthy development. The only supplementing that would be required would be vitamin B12, as it does not naturally occur within plant foods. But in the age of supplementing for all kinds of vitamins from all different types of people, it would hardly be extreme to supplement one vitamin when the whole industry as a whole in America is worth $36 billion. Now that's extreme. Just eat some damn vegetables. But again, reversing this logic of comparing diets and ethically soundness, let's look at the majority, who are raised on a traditional diet which includes animal products. Take my home nation, Australia, the #1 consumer of meat products per capita in the world. We have a staggering 27.5% of children aged between 5 and 17 overweight or obese. A shocking statistic, which can only really be contributed to by their parents, the majority on a traditional Western diet. Let's look at the adults in this situation, the nutritional role models for these children. 50% only eat the recommended amount of fruit a day, but even more shocking, only 7% eat the recommended serves of vegetables a day. One Australian develops diabetes every 5 minutes, or 288 a day. But amazingly, a vegan diet has been proven successfully to reverse diabetes. I believe perspective always makes things interesting. As Dr. Michael Greger puts it, from nutritionfacts.org, we could reduce the burden of childhood obesity and prevent further spread of disease. Getting diabetes in childhood cuts about 20 years of their lives. What parent wouldn't go to the ends of the earth to add decades to their children's lives? My final point is that it is a well-known fact that the traditional diet, which includes the ridiculous amount of unsustainable meat consumption, is also one that is a key contributor to climate change. As the United Nations has urged the world to move to a meat and dairy diet to combat climate change, it would also seem logical that raising vegan children also proves to be more ethically aligned to combating our species' greatest threat. So with all of that into consideration, it would seem that raising a child either vegan or traditional by nature is imparting your beliefs onto a child. Both are true, but isn't that what parenting is? Raising your child, maintaining its physical well-being and providing a sense of ethical guidance? In the case of veganism, it is to be compassionate, healthy, and beneficial to the environment, being the core of the values and benefits of the lifestyle. Sounds fairly ethical to me. Any argument against raising a child on a well-balanced vegan diet is absurd. In fact, it's rather obnoxious and judgmental. From the information I've gathered, the ethical thing to do would be when the child is in the position to understand that animals are killed for meat and it is proven unnecessary to main nutrition. then this discussion will be had. When they are age appropriate, they can make their own decision on whether a life should be taken for the benefit of their taste buds. Ethically, I don't believe that the killing of an animal for food is a decision I should make for her, one which I personally never got to choose. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Speaking Vegan. Feel free to share with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with other information regarding veganism. This is Speaking Vegan.